I'm so amazing. I'm so amazing.
I am so amazing. Just look how I'm blazing.
All right, everybody. Welcome. This is a video I was trying not to have to make, but given the circumstances, I guess I gotta make it because I mean, it's been requested, so I guess I'm gonna talk about it. A week ago, we all know Xbox acquired Bethesda and everything, you know, ZeniMax and everything that went along with that for $7.5 billion. Now we talking about some bags being dropped. I mean, some bags being dropped. And for me, it's a good move for them. It's a very good move for Xbox. It's a very good move for Bethesda because given the issues that both the companies is having here as of late, it makes the most sense. Because I mean, Bethesda after the Fallout 76 incident hasn't really been, you know, high up on everybody's radar as far as games is concerned. I mean, yes, true enough, you still got Starfield, Elder Scrolls 6, and anything else that they could be working on coming. No one has been really talking about Bethesda. I mean, Rage 2 came out and it bombed. They didn't do as good as everybody expected it to. So they haven't really had a real good track record following Fallout 4. Xbox, on the other hand, had a very bad go at it this generation. So they were needing some pick-me-up, and especially after all the backlash they took from the Halo reveal, I mean, this was needed. So I think it's a good pickup for them to actually pick up Bethesda. But now the one thing that I kept seeing, so I sat back in the cut, I waited a week to see if any other news would come out, and then I also wanted to see what everybody was going to say about it. And just like I expected, everybody jumps to conclusions. Everybody gets all excited about this move, and then they automatically start speculating that everything that Bethesda drops from here on out is going to be an Xbox exclusive. I don't think that's going to be the case. I know Phil Spencer said everything would be on a case-by-case basis, but you gotta look at it from the standpoint as Xbox and Microsoft is in this thing to try to change the way we game. It's a good business move for them, especially with the Game Pass and everything that they're trying to do with it, because one of the biggest things, I am pro Game Pass. There's a lot of games that I've played on Xbox this generation through Game Pass that I probably would have never picked up if I didn't have Game Pass. So I am pro Game Pass. The one issue that I think that I have though, and it's the issue that a lot of people have, that was like, well, ain't no games on Game Pass that you really want to play besides indie titles and old stuff. But here's the thing, with this move, now we can move towards new things. So I think it's a good idea. I think it's a really good idea that Microsoft did this. Did they change the game? Yes, they did. They changed the game because now they can actually push Game Pass with stuff that people will actually be looking for day one with the acquirement of Bethesda. Now, that being said, it is also, we also know that Bethesda, as far as their creative capabilities, is not being changed by Microsoft. Microsoft has already came out and said that they're not going to mess with that. So Bethesda still has their free reign to do games the way they want to do them in the time frame that they want to do them in. They're just under the Microsoft umbrella now. Now that in itself could be a problem, because with the fact that Microsoft is kind of fighting for something to have to get people to go out and buy this console, and Bethesda's game, as far as I know, is nowhere near being finished, any of them that we're waiting on. We're still about a couple years out on those. What is Bethesda gonna bring that's going to help the sales of the Xbox One Series X coming out the door? I say Xbox One Series X, these Xbox names, they're about as bad at naming their consoles as Sony is as naming any of their items outside of the PlayStation. I mean, I just picked up a pair of headphones from Sony, and they're like the Sony XBT 950 beat, but something like, just come on, y'all gotta come out with some better names, both Xbox and Sony, when it comes to naming products. But anyway, I mean, you'll get it day one because of the fact there's a lot of people that want to move into next gen. But is Bethesda really gonna help that? No, I don't think so. Just like I don't think that them acquiring Sega is going to do anything either, if the rumors are true on that. I'm still leaning more towards Sony because, like I said, I need to see results. Sony is giving me results. Xbox is giving me ideas of things that could be something big to come, but nothing yet. So for that reason, I'm not really sold on it just yet. I'm not going to get out here and hype it up saying, oh, this is a really big move, when we don't even know what the heck to expect from this partnership. So until that time, I'm still gonna say what I've been saying for the longest, and that's gonna be PlayStation 5 out the gate for the next gen, and my PC to cover anything else until there is something that is strictly Xbox. But now, that being said, I don't think that's ever gonna happen with Microsoft, because they're trying to push the envelope of it being more so PC, Xbox, and wherever you want to play. They're creating this ecosystem. So I'm still on the side of, why do I need an Xbox? I mean, yes, true enough, if you're a person that is strictly console and you're not going to move to the PC, then Xbox would probably be a good pickup for you if you're not interested in PS5 at all. Now, if you got some interest in the PS5, I would probably say that would be the better purchase as of now, just knowing what we're going to get far as launch content to keep us going until the real games start rolling. Until then, I would say PlayStation, but if you're not interested in a PlayStation, you're not interested in what PlayStation has to offer, then I'll say, yeah, go ahead and get you an Xbox, because I mean, it looks like they're trying to make moves towards making some things happen. That's just my 2 cents though. I mean, I don't want to drag this out forever, because I mean, everybody's got their opinion, but that whole thing that happened last week, the uproar last week with everybody, you know, jumping on the Xbox wagon all of a sudden because they acquired Bethesda, when Bethesda has nothing that we know of here in the near future, nor have they had a good track record past Fallout 4. I mean, yes, we know what they're capable of, but we ain't seen nothing yet. I mean, so until we actually see something that makes me say, okay, yeah, now Xbox made a good move, I mean, then we'll talk about it. I mean, we know Xbox is good for buying up stuff and then nothing really come of it. I mean, Mixer. Yeah. And I was a part of that community, so I was one of the ones that got moved to Facebook gaming before I decided to make my return back to Twitch. So yes, I'm not gonna put a lot of stock into it until I actually can see some results. But if that's your thing, hey man, go with it. I'm all for it. Go for it. I think there's a good idea that they did this, if there's something good that's gonna come from it down the line. But as for right now, I'm still where I stand. PlayStation 5 and PC. Now, if you feel any different, you know, feel free to hit me up in the comments below. Let me know what you think about the whole thing. I know everybody kind of talked about it last week, and I kind of waited a little bit because I wanted to make sure all the information was out before I just jump out there and start speculating things. But yeah, this is my opinion on what I think of that, them acquiring Bethesda. I mean, if you feel a little different, feel free to let me know. And as always, keep it cool. I'm out.
I am so amazing, look how I'm blazing. These niggas talk shit, don't let it faze me. Just keep making the hits and let the game speak. Cause you niggas trying to catch you to my style in the same speed. But I'm too far to reach, so I dangle lifelines that one you can keep. Cause this nigga gon' shine just for you to see. Better take the time now to shake hands with me. But they really won't. Just wishing I go away is what they really want. Cause I've been taking over stages since they put me on. Niggas smile hard in my face but hate me when I'm gone. But I'm okay with that, cause as long as I breathe, the Lord got my back. So I just keep dishing the meals and keeping all the scraps, cause I'll be ready for the marathon while you getting fat.